have some nice frost on my car, leaving for work this morning. So now I would have to wait until it defrosts. But on the bright side, it's the end of daylight savings time. Or is it the beginning of daylight savings time? No, it's the end of daylight savings time. I don't know. But it's freaking cold. It's 33 degrees in my car. I'm cold. Good morning, everybody. This is Tanya from Keto Like a Lady. I know that I haven't uploaded in about a week. I haven't made a video. I like to make my videos on my way to work because I figure it's a good time. I'm driving to work. Why not make a video? But the problem was, it was so stinking dark. It had gotten so dark by the time I was ready. That's my windshield wiper. I was ready to go to work, and I was trying to find a solution to bring some more light into my car, and it wasn't working. But now with daylight savings, everything is lighter and brighter and wonderful. So breakfast today was my usual 5 sausage and 1 of my eggs. I did a tiny meal prep. I'm trying to get better at meal prepping. It makes my week go so much better. I don't have to come home, cook something. You know, everybody eats. We don't always all eat together anymore since the kids are older. So sometimes somebody will say, "Oh, I'm hungry," and then they'll eat. And then maybe an hour later, somebody else will eat. And then, you know, just the pulling everything out and the cooking and then the eating and then the cleaning up afterwards. I mean, it's so much better to have it already made for me. I know not everybody does this. And not everybody's interested in doing any sort of meal prep. But for me, it's just easier to grab a bunch of food, cook it on the weekend, stick it in the fridge and freezer, and then during the week pull it out. Plus, with so many people in the house, sometimes somebody's like, "Oh, I don't want tacos, but I'll have chicken," or "I don't want chicken, let me have the hot peppers and sausage." Like, everybody can kind of, everybody's over 18 in my house, and everybody can fend for themselves. So, but I really didn't do a meal prep. So I don't know what I'm going to do for dinner. Although today is chicken and broccoli for lunch. I do have cheese and pepperoni. I did throw some strawberries in my bag. And there's one other thing that I was thinking of, and I was thinking about, and I have coffee. As I see a lot of people weigh themselves on a daily basis on the keto blogs. I'm not bashing anybody. If that's your thing to weigh yourself every day, go for it. I'm not going to weigh myself every day. Because it just leads me down a bad path. When one day I might be 199, and then another day I might be 198, and then another day I might be 197, and then another day I might be back up to 199. It's maddening. Once a week is good for me. Although I have a problem where I have 2 scales. I have one of those old analog scales that you step on and the numbers go around. I think it's called a spring scale, or it's an old Sunbeam scale. And I have a new scale I got off of eBay, pretty cheap, and it's a digital scale. My digital scale this weekend said 197. My spring scale this weekend said 190. What? I don't know what to do with that. What would you do with that? I thought maybe I should split the difference and say that I was like 193. Which is good because I started off at 212. What are we doing here? I swear that one day I am just going to take my driver's license and set it on fire and give up driving for the rest of my life because people are insane. There's a truck backing up. I don't even know if he's trying to pull in somewhere or if he's trying to back in somewhere. He's backing up and pulling up, backing up and pull. I don't know what he's doing, but he's blocking traffic and there's other people who have to get to work. So, thank you, Mr. Tractor Trailer. So I don't know. Now the digital scale, like I said, I got it off of eBay. Whoever it was is gone off of eBay. So I'm leaning towards this scale wasn't a great product and maybe I should not use it because it constantly puts me down in 197, 199, 198. It says stop here on red. I love when something says stop here on red, you have the red light, and then someone beeps at you because you won't turn. So, there's that. Yeah, I'm not really sure if I should just stick with my old analog scale. I bought the digital scale because I wanted to do weigh-ins, and I thought the weigh-in on the digital scale would be better for maybe videos and Instagram. But obviously, if it's not accurate, then it's not going to be better. And I'm not sure what's better. You know, am I 190 or am I 197? Because that's a big difference. If I was like, one scale said 190 and one scale said 191 and on 192, I'd be like, okay, 191, let's split the difference. Close enough. But it was like a 7-pound difference. Now my son stepped on the scale and he was the same weight on both scales. So I'm assuming that the digital scale is not accurate. There's something not right with it. I did put new batteries in it for anybody who says, hey, put new batteries in it. No, I put new batteries in it because I thought that might be the problem because it was shipped with batteries inside. Unless it was sitting there and it did something to the inside of the mechanism while it was sitting waiting for me to buy it. I don't know. Anything's possible. I don't understand electronics. All I know is you plug it in, charge it up, press the power button, and it should work. That's my extensive knowledge of electronics. Also, I want to have people keep in mind that when people talk about their weight, it's all relative. It's all relative. I was thinking about this because I saw some women weighing in and they're like, oh, I'm 188 and I want to get down to blah, blah, blah. And, you know, and I'm thinking 188, I'd love to be 188 right now. I'll change places with you. Well, most of these women are average size women, 5'5", 5'4". I do watch one lady who is, I think she's 5 foot tall. And she's in the 180s. So that, for someone being 5 foot tall, that is, not to bash anybody, but it's kind of heavy. I'm 6 feet tall. So when I say to people I'm 190 pounds, they're like, no way. But it's all relative. I don't want to be a size 2. I can't be a size 2. If I was a size 2, something would be wrong and I'd be in the hospital. I would like to get back down to 145 pounds. So as far as weight goes, my struggle isn't that dramatic as other people who have, are 5 feet tall and they're 250 pounds and they need to lose 100 pounds. Otherwise they're going to have a whole bunch of health problems. I'm 6 feet tall and I'm 190 pounds, which is overweight, but it's not horrible. The main reason why I do keto is because I was diagnosed with pre-diabetes about a year ago. And when I was pregnant with my third child, I believe I put this on my intro video. When I was pregnant with my third child, I had gestational diabetes, and it was to the point where I had to take insulin shots. I was checking my blood sugar 4 times a day, taking insulin shots, and also checking for ketones because you don't want to be in ketosis when you're pregnant. When you're not pregnant, it's okay. When you are pregnant, it's not good. So I don't want to go back to that life. I don't ever want to have to go back to give myself insulin shots. I know all the ugly, nasty things that can happen to you when your blood sugar's up, when you have diabetes, when it's uncontrolled. Bad things can happen. You can face going blind. Heart disease can happen. Your circulation can go, and they have to start removing limbs. Just all of these bad things can start happening to you, and I want to try to stay as healthy as possible. I'd like to stay as healthy as possible in a 145-pound body. That would be nice. That would be pretty cool. But if not, if I'm 190 pounds and I can see and I don't have to worry about getting a foot or toe or fingers getting removed, then I'm good with that too. And I just love it when I am driving to work and the sun is right in my eyes. That brings me joy. Oh my goodness. So, seeing that I'm blinded by the sun, I think that I will end this right now. And I hope everybody has a great day. Happy Monday. Happy November. It's November. Last month I did Ketober. I don't know what November would be. So happy November. We're inching closer to the holidays. Don't panic, don't freak out, do the best that you can. You're going to be in a situation where you're going to want to eat the cookies and the pie. I'm trying to figure out how to make maybe a keto pumpkin pie. I would really like that. I could bypass the mashed potatoes. Maybe I'll have a little taste of stuffing because stuffing definitely is my favorite. I'm not gonna do the keto stuffing, but which I think that's just like sausage and stuff. I don't think it's whatever. So, and I hope everybody enjoys your day. And if I don't go blind trying to get to work this morning, I will see everybody later.